Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Letty. This is Letty Sparkle. I'm a crazy makeup person from England. I live in Bournemouth and I love all things makeup. So if you love makeup tips, consider subscribing to my channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss what I'm posting. In today's video, we are having a little play with the Laroc Cosmetics and the Artistry Book Palette. I've had this for quite some time. I did a video of it way back when. I have linked it up here. And I wanted to give it another go because I didn't really remember what I thought of it. I actually had to rewatch my original video. Because I saw on Instagram they've released another palette which looks very, very similar to this one. I'll pop a picture up here just so you can compare the two. Yeah, and I just kind of created this eye look here using the palette. Thought I'd have another go. And I also used some of the Suva liners as well. So if you want to see how... Aeroplane. So if you want to see, if you want to see how I got this look, what I thought of the palette, then please just keep on watching. Thank you. So I've already primed my eyes with the, I'm trying out the P. Louise base in Rumour 2. I got this in the CEO set I got for Christmas. I haven't used it yet, so I thought I'd try it today. I'm going to blend that in a minute. But yeah, I'm really excited to use this. So let's get straight into it. Last time I used this palette, I only really used this like row of blues. I'll link that video up here if you want to watch it. It's not my favourite look, to be honest, but I will try it out. But I will link it up here if you want to see it. I kind of wanted to do something. I already did a really like an orange red look for my last one, so I want to do something pinky and purple, maybe a bit with a bit of turquoise. We'll see. But yeah, so let's just get straight into it. So it is a nice palette. Now remember, it smells a bit fishy. Oh, yeah, some of the shades smell really fishy. I don't know what it is. Last time I used it, as soon as I opened it, I could smell it. It's not that bad now, where I can just kind of have to really get close to it. But yeah, so I'm going to start with, this is a Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH40 brush. Got my colour switch. So I'm going to go in with the shade called Dragon Fruit, which is that one there. So that shade there. That one there. I'm going to kind of take that in my inner part of my eye. And with a big fluffy brush, I'm just going to kind of blend out my... what's it called, base. I've done my brows. I've tried to keep them really simple. I did them with the LA Girl brow pencil, Shady Slim. It's like Shady Slim, Slim Shady. Okay, just got that. Right, so let's just get. Oh, I've just bumped it into the green. So I just kind of wanted to give this palette another go because there's so many new things coming out, which is amazing, don't get me wrong, but sometimes, you know, I can't afford to buy all the palettes. I wish I could. Maybe one day. But at the moment, I just thought, you know what, it gives me a chance to kind of play with things that I've already got. Actually, I might change my mind, and I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is called Lilo, yes, Lilo, that one there. And then I'm going to go into Frizzy Grape straight after. So I'm going to go into that one first. This palette is so big to like sit on my desk. I'm just going to kind of bring, oh wow, look at the pigment on that. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be like that pigmented. I'm just going to kind of pat it into like place. Oh wow, okay. Same on this side, okay. This is a really, really nice colour. I'm just kind of blending it upwards so it's nice and blended to kind of make my next shadow blend a little bit easier. That's really pigmented. Okay, I'm going to then go in with that Frizzy Grape. I'm going to take a slightly smaller brush because I didn't realise how pigmented that was. So I'm going to go in with this one, which is a Real Techniques smudge brush. It's a very small like brush because I kind of want it to be a bit more precise on the outer corner. I'm going to go into Frizzy Grape and kind of put that next to that turquoisey, bluey, greeny shade. I'm going to kind of try and flick it out. Same on this side. I'm now just kind of patting that purple on, and then what I'm going to do is, with like a blending brush with no product on, I'm just going to kind of go above it and just kind of try and blend that out a little bit. Just kind of teasing it on the edge with no product and just kind of blending out that edge. Just going to blend it a bit. Just like so. I mean, it is diffusing the colour quite a bit, but we can go in a minute again and just apply that purple to kind of make it a bit more opaque or pigmented. Okay, it's looking okay. I'm gonna go with a clean brush, same brush again, and just kind of blend again that green out. Basically doing the same thing we did with the purple, just to kind of blend that out, and then we are going to intensify the colours, so don't worry. Okay, it has gone a bit patchy where I've tried to blend all that out. I don't know if you can see that, but hopefully by packing a bit more colour on, it will fix that. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with that Fizzy Grape on the same brush and just kind of apply that again to bring that. So I'm going to actually use maybe a bigger brush because that brush isn't really doing a lot. Okay, that's a little bit better. So I'm just going to reapply that purple just to kind of bring, I'm just kind of patting it in. I'm not really blending at this point now. It's not really reapplying on top of each other. It's really quite annoying. Let me try a different brush. I end up using all my brushes because it's not applying it well. Okay, and I'm just going to go back into the edge there and just kind of blend that out. I mean, this bit here we're going to get rid of anyway, I think. Okay, for the green, I'm going to go in with a shade called Splash, which is kind of a deeper turquoise. So that one there is called Splash. And I'm going to take that in like the inner corner and blend that up to the original shade that we had on. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is with the, I'm going to go into the shade next door to the Frizzy Grape, which is kind of a burgundy-ish colour. It's called Frisky, that shade there. Just with like this small brush again, and I'm just going to pop that like in here just to see if this shade applies better. I'm just going to kind of blend the two in the middle. This is with the Morphe M562. Okay, and then I'm just going to blend. Okay, I prefer that shade now, so it does look a bit better. Okay, so I'm just going to repeat the process on this side. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with the shade, that Frisky shade, the burgundy-ish one. I'm just going to kind of take that in my outer corner and blend that into that upper bit there. Because I think I'm going to do a half cut crease. This section here does look a bit of a mess. I don't know if you can actually see, it's really, really bright in here. The sun's like blaring in. So I'm going to do the same on this eye. I mean, the shade's really, really pigmented, but it's just, it's that purple, I think, to be honest. But kind of as I'm like blending it, it's kind of taking some of the colour off. It's kind of just going a bit patchy, which is really, really annoying. But that could be the base or something, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to go in with this is a Spectrum B07 brush. And I'm going to go into Frizzy Grip, which is that purple, and kind of pop that and blend that in very, very lightly in the outer corner, just to bring some of the purple vibes back. I'm going to go and clean this up, cut my crease, and we'll come back in a second. Okay, I thought I'd come back and show you this on camera because I just realised I'm doing it without showing you. So I'm just using the P. Louise base with Mama Mitchell Acid Rain collection in Ibiza. That one there. And I'm just going to cut half of my crease with that shade. And I'm just doing this side now. Okay, so like this. And then for the outer portion, I'm just going to get a clean brush, my P. Louise in Cancelled collection brush, and I'm going to go into another Acid Rain colour, which this one is called Nitro. It's like a turquoisey bluish kind of shade. It's quite dark. And I'm going to pop that in kind of the like outer, and then with a small brush, this one is a Jaclyn Hill JH39 with Morphe. I'm just cleaning it. I'm just going to go in between the two and kind of blend that middle line in before it kind of sets, so it's all nicely blended. Okay, so I'm going to do this on this eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so I wasn't really sure what to do next, but I'm going to put some shimmers in here, and for the shimmers I'm going to use, so I'm just going to blend this purple in. I'm going to use Pegasus, which is this one here, and then I'm going to use the, I think it's called Island Girl, this one here in the turquoisey bit. And for that I'm going to use a packer brush, like a flat brush that's not overly like this one. This is I think this is a tropic one actually, this one here. I'm just going to go into Pegasus first. What about I'm going to go with the one above, which is called Pixie Dust. Okay, that's really pretty, but it needs to be, this needs to go down first. Okay, with your finger it does work a lot better. Oh sorry, I'm not on camera. I'm going to take this small brush here and I'm going to wet it with some primer water. And I'm just going to go back into Pegasus and apply that again. And just get the mirror so you can actually see what I'm doing. I always forget that I'm filming and that I need to be on camera for you to see what I'm actually doing. And then there's a marbly shade just above it, which is called Pixie Dust. That one there. And it kind of has like a sparkliness to it. I'm just going to pop that right in the middle of the two, because it kind of oh wow, okay, that's a beautiful shade. I'm going to go in with this brush here with that Pixie Dust shade. It kind of blends into like a pinky greeny kind of beautifulness. Okay, and kind of do that basically. Okay, I'm going to do the same on this eye. So I've got these two eyeliners. One's a high vis, one's a Suva, and they are the perfect colours for this look, so I'm going to use them both. Just going to put the palette away for now, just in the background there, and then let's just do this. So I'm going to use my liners that I got from the range, which are just like little tiny liners. What I'm going to do is put a little bit of primer water in the lid so I can activate the liner. I'm going to start with the purple and line this bit here. I think it might be a bit too purple. Hang on. Because this purple is a bit lighter, so I might use this one. So give me a second. Just mix the two, I suppose. I could just do that. Oh, sorry, not focused like this. I'm just going to get that to dry. I don't want it to like bleed. Okay, and then same shade on this side. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Suva one now, which is, well, they're both Suva ones, but the like turquoise shimmer, which is the turquoise one. Okay. And the same on this side. Okay, so that's kind of how it looks like. I really like that. So I'm just gonna go into my face, and then we'll come back to finish off the eyes in a second. I think once it's all like together, it'll be really, really cool. Okay, what feels like an hour later, I've kind of done my face. I've put blush, highlight. I've used a blue highlight, which you can't really tell. But I've used my Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora palette, and I've used that one there. And then I've used, actually it's very Anastasia Beverly Hills heavy. I've then used my Anastasia Beverly Hills Madison liquid lipstick, and on top I've gone with a little bit of Revolution Candy lip gloss, just to kind of give it a little bit of a shine. Nothing much, it's a little one of those tingly ones. While I was doing my makeup, I kind of had a thought of doing some actual eyeliner on my eyes. So I'm going to go back in with my Super liner to start with, the turquoise one, which I think is called Freeze something. Yeah, it's called Freezy. And I'm going to go in with the same brush. So I'm going to kind of line this bit in the middle, so up here, as my liner, like so. Same on this side. I just kind of want to play with makeup basically today. Plus I'm going to take all this off in a minute, and I'm going to film another video, so some people might think it's a waste of money. I personally don't. Okay, then I'm going to go in with my little Super palette, and I'm going to go into the purple shade on here. I'm going to line this bit, so like so. Do the same on this side. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I'm just going to let that dry for a minute. While that dries, I'm going to do my under eyes. So for my under eyes, okay, do not use this on your eye. Sorry, I've been really stupid. I put it in my waterline and it really, really hurts. So these are not eye safe. I'm just trying to set on my eye. Okay, while that's settling, I'm going to do this side. I'm going to put a little bit of the P. Louise base in my waterline. These are eye safe. I'm using my glossy box. It's a lip brush actually, but it's too blue. Ignore that. Too blue. I'm going to go in with my P. Louise purple Ibiza. Okay. Then I'm going to bring the palette back, and I'm just going to blow out the colours that we've done here. I'm going to go from purple to green, because I think that look really nice. I'm just going to go and get some eyelash glue, which I bought. Hang on. Okay, so for my under eyes, I'm going to go in with the green up there. So I'm going to go in with a bit of Fizzy Grape directly under my eye. And I'm going to use, this is just an MSQ brush, there's no name to it. So I'm just going to go with that shade. I'm just going to bring it in really close to my lash line, so it's not like completely overbearing. I have no space to put this on. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to pop that just directly under my eye, halfway through. Same on this side, like so. And then same brush, I'm just going to give it a little bit of a swish. I'm going to go into Splash, which was the darker of the two turquoises that we used, and kind of bring that down here. Same on this side. Okay, and then with a big fluffy brush, I'm going to go into the shade Frisky, which is that burgundy-ish shade that we kind of need a much smaller brush actually. I'm going to bring, this is the P. Louise blending brush, and I'm going to go into that very lightly and just kind of blend that out. Literally dip once and then just kind of blend that out. And then I'm going to go same brush into Lila, which is that lighter turquoise shade, and kind of bring it underneath and blend that out. Back into that lighter shade and just kind of bring that back into this bit a little bit, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. Especially on this side where it's just got a bit lost, to be honest. Okay, So I'm now going to go and put some lashes on. I've got some new lash glue to try on. I'm not going to try it on camera because it takes me forever. So this is the Eyeliner 18-hour lash glue. I just thought I'd try it. I saw it in Tesco's and I've run out of my House of Lashes one, so I really want to try one out. What lashes shop? For lashes, I'm going to use my DB48 by Doll Beauty. I'm going to use them and I'm going to pop them on and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the final look. Let me give you a quick close-up of the eyes, and that's what it looks like. So, okay, so yeah, so the eye look is okay. I do like it, but it's not my favourite that I've ever done. But the shimmers are really beautiful. They're really pretty, and it was okay. I'm still not blown away with the palette. It's a nice palette. Again, I've not used many shades. I'm going to have to keep playing with it and let you know. It's a huge, huge palette. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on the look. The eyeliners I really, really, really love. Really, really like it. The lash glue I think is okay, but it's not really stuck down on the ends, which really annoys me. I mean, I'm going to take all this off anyway in a second. But it is annoying that it just doesn't really stick down. But yeah, so this is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Really random tutorial type of situation, but yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a huge big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I shall see you in my next one. Thank you, bye bye.